guys, and welcome back to my channel, and it is weigh-in day. Today is Thursday, December the 5th, and you can see my scale is still on 0, so let's see if I have gained or lost. My last weigh-in was 195, and it does make a difference to lean over, so I'm trying not to do that. I believe it is still at 195. It's hard to tell. I guess I will have to invest in a digital scale. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not doing this to lose weight so much as I am to get healthy. And put my slippers on. I take them off like they're going to really make a difference in what I weigh. Anyway, I did want to lose another 5 pounds before my birthday, but okay, so today's the 5th. My birthday is the 7th. Pearl Harbor Day. That has been drilled into my head my whole life. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit. But before, I wanted to thank Jed and Peggy for this awesome little doll. I love her so much, y'all. Look at her little shoes. She's so cute. Y'all, and they live in the United Kingdom. They sent this to me all the way from England. Thank you so much. Her little arms move. But anyway, like I said, I was born on Pearl Harbor Day, December the 7th. And our great President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he made a speech to Congress on December the 8th, declaring war on Japan because this was an unannounced, unprovoked attack on our armed forces on the island of Hawaii and Pearl Harbor. And the Japanese were in contact and in negotiations for peace with us. And they lied and deceived the United States and just, unprovoked attack. The American lives lost were 2,335, and there were 1,143 men and women wounded that day. So let's not forget this day that's coming up, and our great President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he had no choice but to declare war on Japan. And he made that famous speech where he said that this is a date that will live in infamy, and it will. I love history, so every chance I get to talk about it, I will. So I'm going to go in the kitchen now and make me a healthy breakfast, and y'all come with me. Okay, so I am back with my healthy breakfast this morning. So I threw in a little bit of butter, and I'm having mushrooms, spinach, and about not even a fourth of an orange bell pepper. So I'm not going to do an omelet today. I'm just going to do my scramble. So I have 1 egg blended here with some black pepper and turmeric. I woke up this morning with a very bad outbreak of eczema. So I'm going to make sure I consume plenty of turmeric and black pepper, and hopefully tomorrow will be better. I found a tube of anti-itch cream at the 99-cent store. It's Rite brand, so I'm going to make sure I slather that all over my arms and legs, and let's get this eczema toned down a little bit. It's so uncomfortable just to have your legs and arms and hands burning and itching. For all of you out there who suffer from this malady, I know that you definitely understand. I'm not going to drink any milk with my breakfast, just in case the dairy is causing it. I did have about a third of a glass of milk yesterday morning with my scrambled eggs. And then, like I said, I had that slice of pizza last night. So, I don't know. I did do some research online, and if I stop eating all the foods that they claim cause eczema, then I'm not going to be having much food choices. You know, spinach, it just cooks down to nothing. Look at that. It's okay. It's still delicious. So has everybody made your list and your budget and trying to figure out where all the sales are and what to order? I do have a store on Amazon, y'all, but I have not had time to put any items in there to help y'all to have some choices to order from that are on sale. I just don't have the time with these, the Scorpio giveaway and everything that I'm doing to promote the Scorpio and the turban robe. But you know, you have to make a decision in life and what is more important. And to me, promoting these two American-made products are more important to me right now than promoting items that are on sale on Amazon. So you just have to go with whatever you feel is right in your heart. And I feel that spending my time promoting these amazing items is much better for me and for y'all than to be promoting items on Amazon. So we're not going to worry about my store right now. If I can possibly find time next week, I'll see if I can put some sale items in there and tell y'all about it. I do have a friend that I'm still helping, taking her to doctor appointments and to the labs for tests and to radiology for x-rays. And, you know, it's important for her health, and that's what I'm willing to do to help her. She doesn't have transportation, and I can't just leave her without a way to get to these appointments and to make her life and her health better. So let me throw in my egg, and like I said, we're just going to have a little scramble. I'm going to flick a little more butter in here, like Mr. Zeus Phillips flicked the butter in the sink when he was making the candy. Y'all have to let me know, are you making the caramel and fudge and caramel apples and the cashew brittle for Christmas presents? I hope so. Zeus sacrificed a lot to be able to drive across the country, and 2 days driving, 12 hours to get here, 12 hours to get back, and then 2 days showing us how to make his amazing candy. Now, y'all, the fudge recipe that he made was, he devised it just for my viewers. It's not his original recipe. His original recipe is, it took him years to perfect it, and he uses the best chocolate. Of course, he can't reveal that because it's a secret, and he's the only one who knows that recipe. Okay, so this is my egg scrambled with spinach, mushrooms, and orange bell pepper. And it smells so good. And then to make my breakfast even more healthier, I'm just going to add a couple of blueberries onto the plate. So there we go. This is my, let me turn the light on it, my healthy breakfast for today. And then for lunch, I'll be making a salad. I'll probably go ahead and upload this, and then I don't need to film me making a salad. But I was just reading my Cupcake card again this morning, and this is from my very good friend, Diane Parker, and she lives in Texas. Um, this means so much to me, Diane, because when I was growing up in Mississippi with the neglect that I received as a child from my mother and father, um, I was never baked a birthday cake or a cupcake. It wasn't until I was old enough to bake a cupcake myself that I had my own cupcake. So, and the first birthday cake I ever got was for my 16th birthday. My friends Catherine and Cecilia, Sarah and Ann and Rhonda ordered it for me from a bakery, and I'll never forget what it looked like. It was a vanilla cake, and it had white icing on it and red roses. And I can remember the day, the exact location where we were at when they gave me that cake. My sister Bobby and her husband had not been married too long, and they were living in a trailer, which was parked on a parcel of land there in Lumberton, where there's a burger restaurant there now. And across the street from that little parcel of land where the trailer was is where my brother-in-law's cash and carry grocery store was. And next to that was Hamburger Hamp's little hamburger grill. And I remember he had the old chest-type Coca-Cola machine in there. And we would go in there and order a hamburger every now and then whenever we had the 50 cents or so to pay for it. But anyway, I remember being at my sister's that day and my girlfriends bringing me that cake over there, and that just warmed my heart, and I will never ever forget my very first birthday cake. And like I said, I never was baked a cupcake by my mother, and it has always burdened my heart and left a pain in my heart that has been hard to heal all of these years. And without knowing it, Diane, you have closed up that hole in my heart. And even though I can't eat this cupcake, it means the world to me. It really does. And I want you to know how much I love you and how much I appreciate it. And just thank you so much. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.